Good morning, students. Today I am going to deal with chapter 9, The Intruders. Students, do you know the meaning of intruders? Intruder is a person who enters a place without permission and often secretly. It was still dark when a group of persons reached Lavina Beach in North Bali, Indonesia. They stepped out of the car onto the blackish sand. Everything was still and quiet there. It looked that mighty ocean was sleeping. They came to see dolphins. It was hard for them to imagine that dolphins would come out of these waters for their breakfast after sunrise. A cab driver arranged a catamaran to take them into the sea. The catamaran was a the catamaran is a small type of boat with an engine that runs on diesel. People in Bali used this for taking tourists to spot the dolphins. The dolphins came every morning to a particular point where fish was available in plenty. Tourists could enjoy watching them jump around as soon as it was sunrise. They sat in catamaran and set off on their adventure. The catamaran rocked dangerously as the waves struck its side. The dozed the salt water spray that almost soaked them. The meaning of dozed: to move quickly in order to avoid somebody or something, and soaked means completely wet. Only they were there for miles around. Suddenly, the sound of chugging engines was heard and several catamarans appeared. Many tourists reached there to see the dolphins. Everyone waited eagerly for dolphins. Suddenly, dolphins arrived. The tourists caught a very quick and not complete view of dolphins. The catamaran moved fast all around the water with the people cheering excitedly. The dolphins swam between the catamarans with their dark fins dipping in and out. They looked to be playing a game of hide and seek. Then they moved ahead faster and faster, and they knew they could not keep up the chase. Dolphins moved away because surely they wanted to escape the noise from the diesel powered engines and excited tourists. Tired and happy, they turned back to the show. They all went for breakfast after an exciting adventure. But what about the dolphins? Did they have their breakfast in peace at their home? How upset we would be with somebody for disturbing us at breakfast, and had not they also polluted the dolphins' natural habitat with diesel and smoke? They looked environment friendly tourists, just having a good time with the dolphins, but actually they were noisy and rude intruders who had rushed into their territory without their permission and spread pollution in their home. And the poor dolphins could not say a word in return. So, students, here one question arises. Who is better, an animal or a man? You or we have to think about it. Animals are not disturbing us. Then why we are? We only have to find out the answer of this question. Students, at last, I want to see you something. If you want to see the beauty of nature, then watch and enjoy the beauty of wildlife on channel like National Geographic or Animal Planet on television. Students, have you heard about the Blue Cross Society? The Blue Cross Society of India, BCI, is an animal welfare charity based in Chennai, India. The society was formally registered in 1964 under the society's registration. Its founder is Captain Sundaram. The motto of this society is to take care of the animals. You can also help them becoming volunteer of that organization. So students, I hope you understand the chapter The Intruders. Once again you read the chapter and try to find out the question answers. Now here is a one short story. Tommy went fishing with his father one day. He sat beside his father and peeped into the lake. He could see weeds, tadpoles, worms, and several kinds of fish. He imagined the fish visiting each other under the water. He wondered how they greeted each other. He felt sad about driving the fish away from their home. Suddenly his father cried out, "Got a big one!" Tommy grabbed the fish and quickly put it back into the lake. "Let it stay at home," he said. "You are being foolish," his father said. "By throwing it back into the lake, can you protect the others?" "I can't protect all of them, but I can at least save one, Dad," he said. "So, let's take a small step to protect the habitat of animals." Now, students, think a little. While you do your daily work, majestic lions and tigers prowl in dark jungles, but their numbers are decreasing. Beautiful blackbucks roam around, but they are being hunted down. Several animals are in danger. God created all living creatures to share the earth together. Let's protect them. Let's allow animals to live in their natural habitat peacefully. In turn, we can continue to enjoy watching them, study their behavior, and marvel at God's unique creation. So, students, follow this chapter and try to find out the question answers by your own self. I will give you in class group. Question number 1, do it now. Write any trick that an animal uses to hide itself. You have to do by your own self. Number 2, number 3, you have to do by your own self. This. Question number, myself inside out. This also you have to complete by your own self. Question answers I will give you in a group. Thank you. Have a nice day.